Okay, now, it's alright, slow down. You need to listen carefully to avoid this crash. You're currently at 426 longitude. You need to increase it by 43, alright? Punch it in. Then, you're currently at 184 latitude. Yep, that's right. Now, we need to avoid this crash, we need to go back 141. And lastly, I know the thrusters, yes, I understand, yes, listen carefully, 6 times 14, that'll give you the answer of when we need to hit those landing thrusters. Okay, we can't, what? Oh no, it can't be. You're kidding. Oh. Hang on, I'll call you back. It's really lucky you're here, because we've got a major problem right now, and maybe this is something you can help with. You see, the Australian Space Station, they're currently trying to land a little rover on Mars, but things have gone wrong, and it's heading towards the middle of a crater, and it's about to crash land. And so I've been trying to help them sort out their equations, which, by my calculations, this should be able to avoid the problem. But even worse than that, on the other end, the computer that the controller is trying to punch in the numbers, he's just told me that his number 4 key is not working. And so he can't tell the robot to go from 426 and to go an extra 43 meters because his 4 won't work. So, what I need your help with, while I've got you here, is how could I rewrite this number sentence so it's still going to equal the same thing, but without having to use the 4 at all. So how could I rewrite this without having to use a 4? And how could I rewrite this without having to use the 4? And then lastly, how could I do 6 times 14 without using a 4 that's going to get me the same answer? I really need your help with this. This is $1 million project, and if we don't land this rover safely, then... Now, just in case you're a little bit unsure about how to solve this problem, I'll give you a nice simple example. Let's just say my number sentence was 16 plus 6. But unfortunately, on my keyboard, the 6 key wasn't working, which means I can't use a 6. Well, first off, let's work out what 16 plus 6 is. So I could break this 6 into 4 and 2, so I know it's going to be 22. So how could I rewrite this without using a 6 that I'm still going to get the answer 22? Well, I know that half of 16 is 8. So I could use 8 plus 8 to equal my 16, and then I could also break my 6 into 3 and 3. So then I could use 3 and 3. Now if I put this back together, well, of course our double 8 16, our double 3 6, we're going to get the same thing, 22. And I've been able to write my number sentence without using any 6's at all. Now, one more example, a different way I could do it. Well, I could think about the 16, I could just keep the 10, and then I could join my 2 6's together. I know that double 6 is 12, so I could go 10 plus 12. And again, you can see that's going to equal 22. So there are just 2 simple examples of how we could change our number sentence so that we don't have to use our broken key, which in this case was the number 6. So with your 3 questions, see if you can find at least 3, even 4 different options for each of those number sentences. And that way, I'll call up the space station, we'll give him the answers, and hopefully we'll have just enough time to make sure we can land the rover safely. Alright, good luck everybody.